This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The following presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health. Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Moda Center in Portland, Oregon. This afternoon, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has special coverage of high school basketball with a non-conference boys matchup between the Montesano Bulldogs and the Shelton Highclimbers. This game is part of the Pure Focus Sports Court of Dreams, where high school teams play in an NBA arena. This game is the 5th of 8 today. My name is Diedrich Allen. Had the starting lineups. This is going real quickly, folks. They're running a little bit behind, obviously. Let's see here. Shelton is coming off a 64-38 loss at home to Heritage Wednesday and has a 1-3 record on the season. Montesano has an 0-2 record after last night's loss at Black Hills, 61-36. Oddly enough, I can't find a record of the teams playing before, given their geographic closeness, or at least not in the last 20 years or so. All right, the Highclimbers will be the visiting team here, which means they'll be in their black uniforms, red letters, white outlines. And Montesano will be the home team, obviously in the white. And Sylvester will win the tip and get it to Myers, who was out in the last game for the Highclimbers. NBA 3, that's something Coach Krieger talked about. Don't have a time. Maybe we'll get to him in the halftime. Here's a high post feed to Phipps, and it's stripped, and this one taken away by the Bulldogs. Far side. Fry drives baseline, goes right into the bucket, missed the shot, and rebound goes to Parsons. Here comes Myers up the far sidelines to the middle of the court. Near side to Gott. Up top now, and that's Phipps back to Gott. Open three, nope, he'll lob it down to the baseline and to Sylvester. Now here's Parsons for a long three that's off. Rebound pulled down by Fry for Montesano. Grubb with it, center of the court. Dribbles over the far side. Up top it goes deflected. Tracked down by Gunter. And here is Grubb. Grubb for two. Missed the shot. Rebound tracked down in the corner by Parsons. Here comes Myers for the Highclimbers. He'll back way out. Look at that. NBA arena, NBA three-point line. Myers at mid-court gets the ball back. Into the corner. Three on the way by Parsons. No shot, and it's going to be an offensive foul on Sam Parsons. His first. Oh, it went on Sylvester, excuse me. Take that back. It's Sylvester with the first foul. Away from the ball. That'll be a Montesano ball. Backcourt inbounds. Here comes Grubb with the ball. If I seem a little bit out of breath, I am, because this started really quickly. Here's a quick drive in the middle by Fry. Missed it. Rebound pulled down by Caden Grubb. And he's going to be fouled. Sam Parsons now picked up his first personal foul. So 2 team fouls on the Highclimbers at the free throw line. The Caden Grubb shooting 2. Short on the first one. He'll get another one. Not exactly what I expected, but I am in the I'm up where the cameras go for the Blazers. As Grubb hit his second of 2. Here is Myers crossing midcourt. Stops at the midcourt circle. Over to Gott. Back up top near midcourt is Myers. Over to Parsons. Throws it to Phipps. Phipps trying to lob a pass down low. Deflected and tracked down by Gott. Gott trapped on the side. Gets it up top. And here's Parsons. Parsons to the foul line on the dribble. Back out to Myers. Here's a three by Phipps. Missed it. Rebound tapped and controlled by Montesano. Colton Grubb with it. Knocked out of bounds by Gott. Stays with the Bulldogs. Sideline inbounds, foul line extended. Right in front of the end. That should be between the scorer's table and the Climber bench. And a whistle away from the ball. Braden Phipps picked up his first personal. Third team foul. Baseline inbounds for the Bulldogs. Swinging around to the top. That's Fry. Fry over near side. Here's Colton Grubb going right to the hoop. Under, trying to get it the reverse layup. It's knocked out of bounds. Say they went off of Highclimber. It'll be Bulldog ball. Tarek Gunter will inbounds it from right of the backboard. Lob it in the middle. Alley-oop, and that's a short on the shot by Fry. Rebound went to Sylvester, and he's fouled. Fry picked up his first personal, his first team foul on Montesano. Pick up the Highclimbers. Myers, near side. Gott takes the pass to the high post, gets it up top to Phipps. Ball stolen away. Here comes Colton Grubb drawing the foul on the Highclimbers. Sam Parsons picked up his second personal foul. Cohen Holtzgrove up off the Highclimber bench. And Colton Grubb at the free throw line for 2 free throws. First one rattled all the way around and out. So Cohen Holtzgrove is in, and Sam Price Parsons is out on the bench. Second free throw coming for Colton Grubb. It's 1-0, by the way. Make it 2-0. Here's Gott with the ball. Fakes the high post pass, gets to Holtzgrove, and it's stolen away by, this is Grubb. Grubb going to go coast to coast, runs over a guy, missed his shot. Call a blocking foul on the Highclimbers. Holtzgrove, I believe, is going to pick up his first hits. He does. And that's 5 team fouls. At the free throw line again is Colton Grubb for Montesano. Off the back of the iron. The first free throw, he'll get another one. Oh, it rolled out. Sylvester with the rebound. Get it out to Myers. Here come the Highclimbers. Over to Sylvester. To Myers. Near side, Holtzgrove down to Sylvester. Steps to the bucket, 6'8" guy, puts it up and in. Highclimbers first points. 2-2 tie. There's Fry. Up top it goes to Gunter. Into the paint to Fry, puts it up. It bounced around and dropped in. Myers standing in the midcourt circle. Stop at the three-point line. Set over to Holtzgrove. Oh, it's Gott, excuse me. And it's up top. Round reset for the Highclimbers. Another steal in the middle. And that one is going to be Grubb, Colton Grubb with another steal. And he'll dribble to the three-point arc on the far side, get it up top. And Gunter back to Grubb, down to the baseline. Fry, baseline jumper, short rebound by Dowler. Missed it, got it back. And here it is An elbow jumper by Grubb. That's off. Sylvester had it, lost it out of bounds, saves it in bounds, but right into the hands of Caden Grubb in the ball game. And around the horn it goes. And here's Gunter driving in and scoring. Tarek Gunter. And a 30-second timeout call by Shelton. Well, I want to thank everybody for tuning in on this game. I learned about getting permission for this yesterday, about midday. So I had to scramble to put things together to come and do a broadcast. Let's see here. You know, I don't see her, but she is here. Shauna Whelan is in the building taking photos. Well, you'll find her at many events around Mason County, camera in hand, capturing pivotal moments. Shauna provides many of the sports-related pictures you find on MasonWebTV.com and works freelance for numerous media outlets, including VNN Sports and the Shelton Mason County Journal. Shauna's photos are available online. Search Shauna Whelan Photography on Facebook to get in touch. Highclimbers with the ball coming out of the timeout. High post feed deflected out of bounds off of the Bulldogs. Stay with the Highclimbers, baseline inbounds. Right of the backboard. Gott will trigger the play. Throw it in under to Phipps. Missed it, got his own rebound, up fakes once, puts it high off the backboard, and that'll be out of bounds. Dalton Kobaki will step onto the court in place of Billy Sylvester. Here's Gunter with it, over to Fry. Back to Gunter for three. That's in and out. Rebound tapped out and controlled by Phipps. Here comes Myers. Finds Gott in transition, and then it'll reset to Myers. Over to Phipps, beyond the three-point arc, drive to the side of the paint, stop. Back out to Holtzgrove. Over to Phipps. Phipps for three. That's short, and the rebound pulled down by Caden Grubb. Here come the Bulldogs. And here goes Gunter. Out it goes to Coco Wilson. Wilson drives the foul line, kick it back out to Gunter. And Gunter has the ball, bounce it over. And here's Fry with a three. Count that. Mason Fry with 5 points. Here is Myers with the ball. High post feed to Holtzgrove. No, that's not Holtzgrove. That's actually Phipps, and it will be fouled. Wilson picked up his first. It's the second team foul. Sharky French and Everett Waltermeyer will step onto the court for the Highclimbers. Inbounds will be by Waltermeyer. Got it into Myers. Myers stepped on the sideline. It'll be out of bounds and turnover. Without Jerry helping me, I don't have all my stats today. Thorne Barnes will step onto the court for Montesano. Here's Gunter, over to Fry. To Wilson. Wilson had it stolen away by Sharky. Sharky French with the dribbles into the front court. Stops and finds a high post feed to Holtzgrove. He's going to go a couple of steps in the middle, puts it up short. Rebound pulled down by Fry. Fry will get it to Gunter. No, actually that's Wilson. Now Gunter has it. Back to Wilson. Wilson lobs it down. And cutting to the bucket is Caden Grubb. Missed the shot and tracked down the rebound. And it goes to Gunter for a hook in the middle, and it's up and in. Here's Sharky French with the ball between, well, center of the court. High post feed to Holtzgrove. And he draws a foul. Coco Wilson picked up his second personal. Third team foul. And Drew Bruland will step in for Montesano. Sideline inbounds by Sharky French. Gets the ball back from Holtzgrove. Oh, and a steal. This is Fry, Mason Fry, to the hoop with a little scoop and a score. He has 7 points. Sorry if I'm not giving you time and score because the scoreboard is actually below me and I can't see it. Here is a Kobaki with the ball between the circles. Over to Myers. He'll take a three way outside, and that goes out of bounds. And it will be Montesano ball. Inbounds. Wilson will pick it up near midcourt. Speed up. Find Fry. Drives baseline. Turned around. Back to Wilson. Wilson launches a three. Missed the shot. And that will be the quarter. So we're through a quarter. Montesano up. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting Next TV by HCC with Cloud DVR. Enjoy streaming on an all HD lineup on the preferred package with Cloud DVR. And for a limited time, get $90 off your first 6 months. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
With all the question marks and uncertainty that surrounds today's real estate market, it is nice to know that there is a local team that has the experience with all types of markets to ensure you make a sound decision, whether selling or buying. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has been a staple in the Mason County community for over 40 years. Feel free to reach out to Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, or Laura with any real estate questions that you may have. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
And we're back here in the Moda Center in Portland, Oregon. Montesano Bulldogs versus the Shelton Highclimbers. 13-2 if I scored this properly. I cannot see my scoreboard, so folks, you'll have to excuse me if I get it wrong. So it'll be Montesano ball. Start the second quarter. Drew Bruland, Thor Barnes, Caden Grubb, Colton Grubb, and Mason Fry on the court for Montesano to start the third quarter. Here's Colton Grubb for three, missed it. Rebound pulled down by Fry. Fry trying to back down the defense, turn around, missed the shot over Waltermeyer. Rebound by Barnes. Barnes put back, falls out, is knocked out of bounds. It'll be Bulldog ball. There's Shauna Whelan under the backboard there, taking pictures. Baseline inbounds. Caden Grubb will inbounds it to Colton Grubb, get it up top to Bruland. Bruland high post feed, back out. Lob it down to Fry on the baseline far side. Up top it goes to Grubb. Colton Grubb drives to the side of the paint, loses the handle, goes to the turf and rolls it out of bounds. That will stay with the Bulldogs, as they say the Highclimbers touched it. Baseline inbounds. Right of the backboard this time. Colton Grubb will inbounds it. Get it in Barnes. Barnes up top to Fry. Fry over near side. Open three on the way by Grubb. And there's going to be a foul away from the ball. Drew Bruland picked up his first. Now it's a first team foul here in the corner. Here's Myers. Swing it over to Sharkey. Holds the ball over his head. Looks for a high post feed. Gets it between the circles to Holtzgrove. Over to Myers. Far side. He'll drive baseline. Pull up jumper over Barnes. In and out. Rebound pulled down. Actually by Caden Grubb. Here comes Colton Grubb. Trying to get by the defense of the Highclimbers. Had it poked out of his hands. Off his body. Out of bounds. Highclimber ball. A couple of substitutions. Phipps will come in for Myers. And 32 is Nathan Dowler. He's in for Fry for Montesano. And now checking in is Tarek Gunter. He'll replace Caden Grubb in the Montesano lineup. Sharkey French running point this time for the Highclimbers. Swinging over near side to Waltermeyer. Trying to feed the big man Kobaki down low. He's in the middle of the paint, and he's camping there. There's a three on the way by Sharkey. It's short. out of bounds off of the Highclimbers, they say, as there's a spill under the basket. Waltemeyer and Holtzgrove. Timeout called. It's a full timeout. We'll step aside. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
Kids learn by watching adults, so consume cannabis out of sight of young people. And be a Mason County kid's greatest influence. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935.
And we're back at the Moda Center. Shelton, Montesano. The Bulldogs have the ball coming out of the timeout by the Highclimbers. Here's Gunter crossing midcourt with the ball. Far side to Colton Grubb down to the baseline, and pass over to Gunter, and he slipped his foot on the sidelines out of bounds. It'll be Highclimber ball. Now, I only have 3 turnovers on Montesano. I don't know if that's anywhere close to being accurate, but one man doing as best as he can. Sharkey French gets it over to Holtzgrove, back to Sharkey. Opposite side now to Waltemeyer. Here is Sharkey on the dribble. Threw it to Waltemeyer, driving baseline as they whistle away from the ball. I believe it'll be a foul on, well, I guess not a foul. 3 seconds in the key, I think, is what the call was. A turnover on the Highclimbers. Here's Colton Grubb with the ball. Drives the side of the paint, hooks a pass in the middle, taken away by Holtzgrove. Here comes Sharkey French. Quickly up to Phipps, back to Sharkey. Near side, Waltemeyer. Looking low for Kobaki. Opposite side, it goes to French down to Kobaki. Drives a double team, bumped and fouled. Thor Barnes picked up his first personal, second team foul on Montesano. It'll be baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers. Sam Parsons checks in, and he'll inbounds the play from the left of the backboard. Throws it up top to French. Sharkey will drive side of the paint, shuffle it back to Parsons. Parsons takes a jumper, that's off. Rebound pulled down by Dollar. Up the sidelines, pass goes to Gunter. Gunter side of the paint to Colton Grubb, lost the handle out of bounds. Now I have 6 turnovers on Montesano, 3 on Shelton. French slowing the pace down a bit. Comes across midcourt, throws it up top to Kobaki. Back to French, to the 3-point arc. Holtzgrove lobs it into Kilbaki. He hits the ground hard, or hits the floor hard, and he's slow to get up. A little help from his friends. He's okay, he'll walk off. He's a football player, remember. And here comes Billy Sylvester to replace Dalton Kobaki. 3rd team foul. I didn't see who that was on. I didn't hear who that was on. Baseline inbounds, left of the backboard. Holtzgrove will trigger the play. Gives it in to Phipps. Phipps dribbles out to the side of the paint and has the ball stripped from him, taken away by Bruland. And then another takeaway. This goes to the Highclimbers. Here's French. Down to Sylvester, double team, forces one up there and in. Sylvester with 4 points. And a pass down low, it's intercepted. Holtzgrove gets it up to Parsons. Parsons going to go one-on-one, stops, draws the defense off the feet, up and in with the pass. And it is a timeout, full timeout by Montesano. We'll be right back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting gig speed Wi-Fi. Enjoy lightning fast internet to connect your smart home and devices. For a limited time, get $90 off your first year of gig speed internet and $90 off your first year of smart Wi-Fi. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
And we're back here in the Moda Center in Portland. Montesano and Shelton in a battle here. It's 13-6, if I've got that right. Montesano has the ball coming out of timeout. Here's Colton Grubb with the ball. Dribbles across midcourt. Far side to Fry back in the ball game. Laced a pass down low, or down the sidelines, I should say, intended for Gunter, knocked out by Phipps. And checking into the ballgame for the first time for the Highclimbers, Cesar Zepeda. Holtzgrove will get a rest. Inbounds into back court. That's legal. And here comes Gunter. Hands it off to Grubb. 3 on the way, and in, nothing but net. And that was Gunter with his 7th point. Highclimbers back quickly. Here's Zepeda up top to... I'm sorry, that's Sharkey to Parsons and back to Sharkey. Here's Zepeda in the corner. Throws the ball in the middle. It's tapped and it goes into the hands of Parsons. Down the lane he goes, puts it up and missed it. Rebound Sylvester up and missed that. Rebound goes to Fry. Here come the Bulldogs. They'll leave it there for Gunter. Swing it over to Fry. Fry working the far side. Going to drive on Sharkey. He slaps it out of bounds from behind. It stays with Montesano. 3:30 to go here in the half. I got to look really closely at my screen to see the clock, folks. Yeah, baseline inbounds. Colton Grubb gets it in to Dowler, and there's a jump ball called. That'll be over to the Highclimbers. 10 turnovers on Montesano, if my count is correct. Here comes Jeremy Myers off the Highclimber bench. Sharkey French will sit down. So let me set the lineups here. Sylvester, Parsons, Zepeda, Myers, and Phipps for the Highclimbers. Far side to Parsons. High post feed, lob it down. Zepeda tried to lace a pass over the top of everybody to Sylvester. Knocked out of bounds, they say, off of Montesano. Be Highclimber ball, right of the backboard. Zepeda will trigger the play. Looking in the middle. He'll lob it into Sylvester. Out it goes to Phipps. Phipps for 3. Yes! That's a nice shot. It's an NBA 3, so that's pretty much a confidence builder for both teams when they can hit him. Here comes Colton Grubb. Gets the ball back in the drive baseline. Stop. Put it out to Gunter. Gunter's hit a 3. He'll dribble around, pull up, and hit. Tarek Gunter, 9 points. Here comes Myers between the circles. Over the far side, and Phipps dribbles inside, takes a jumper there. Short, rebound, pulled down by Fry. Fry will get it to Gunter on the far sidelines, and here come the Bulldogs. Swinging over near side to Fry. Over to Gunter. Gunter, quick pass down low. And this is Caden Grubb, gets it back out top. Fry for 3 at the top. That's nothing but net. Mason Fry has 10 points. Here's Myers getting it over to Zepeda. Back to Myers. Far side now. Parsons is going to try a 3. That's going to be short. Rebound tracked down. Who gets to it? It's going to be Grubb. Colton Grubb going to go one-on-one. Go right by the defense. Swatted out of bounds. We're actually in play by Sylvester. Recovered by Dollar. Out to Gunter for three. No. Rebound Sylvester. Handed off to Parsons. Here come the Highclimbers. To the three-point arc. Wisely turns around and finds Myers to reset the play. Or set the play, I should say. Phipps down to Sylvester. Draws a triple team. And it will be a foul on Montesano. Caden Grubb picked up his first personal foul. 14 fouls on Montesano. Baseline inbounds up top to Parsons. Over to Myers. Back up top to Parsons. Over to Zepeda. Looking low. Cross court it goes and it's knocked away by Fry. And here comes, who's that? Number 24. That's Painter. Painter under the bucket, leaves it in the middle. Picked up by Grubb, Caden Grubb. Out it goes to Gunter. Gunter for his number 3. He'll hit that one. He's got 12 points. Here's Parsons. Finds Phipps. He'll take a 3 over Fry. That's short. Rebound ping-pongs around and it's pulled down by Dollar. He'll get it to Gunter. And here come the Bulldogs. Near side 3 on the way by Painter. That's short. Rebound saved in bounds, but right to Fry. I'm sorry, not to Fry, but to Parsons. Parsons gets it to Myers. Myers to the side of the paint. Leaves it in the middle to Zepeda. Out it goes in the corner far side to Phipps. Pull up at the side of the paint. Short. Zepeda with the rebound, then it's kicked out of bounds. It'll go off of Zepeda, they said. 25 seconds left in the half. Substitution. Walter Meyer will step onto the court for the Highclimbers, replacing Phipps, Braden Phipps. Gunter will bring the ball up. 25 seconds remain here in the, or less than that by now, in the half. There's Fry on the far side, back to Gunter. Between the circles, going to drive into the paint, put one up over Kilbaki, who's back in there, missed it. Kilbaki comes down with a rebound. Get it out to Myers. Myers pushes the pace, looks at the clock, finds Parsons. Parsons takes a 3. Hits a glass and in. Count it. Sam Parsons with 5 points. And that will be the half. Wow. This goes pretty quick here. Well, you heard it. 24-12 at the break. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Kids will be kids, which just goes to say kids will be curious. They get into everything, everything. If there's a loaded firearm in the house, they could get their hands on that too. Keeping firearms locked, unloaded, and stored separately from ammunition in a place inaccessible to kids can help keep your loved ones safe from family fire. Safe gun storage saves lives.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting gig speed Wi-Fi. Enjoy lightning-fast internet to connect your smart home and devices. For a limited time, get $90 off your first year of gig speed internet and $90 off your first year of smart Wi-Fi. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD 3 at 360-426-8255.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting Next TV by HCC with Cloud DVR. Enjoy streaming on an all HD lineup on the preferred package with Cloud DVR. And for a limited time, get $90 off your first 6 months. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
This presentation on Mason Web TV powered by HCC is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Well, it is halftime here at the Moda Center in Portland, Oregon. Diedrich Allen here, way up top in what is the where the cameras for the Portland Trailblazers sit. We had a very quick start of this game. Was told we were running a little bit behind, but that turned out to be inaccurate. But you have the score, 24-12. With Montesano on top. The Bulldogs are being led by Tarek Gunter. He has 12 points. Mason Fry has 10, 7 in the first quarter. Free throw for Colton Grubb and a free throw for Caden Grubb. For the Highclimbers, their leading scorer is Sam Parsons. He has 5, a 3 for Braden Phipps, and 4 points for Billy Sylvester. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be right back. I did speak with Shelton coach Sam Krieger before the game, about midway through the game before this. So we'll come back with that. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Well, you know what? I got to do something first before I can do that. Here we go.
Kids can't tell when food or drinks include cannabis, especially when the package is fun and colorful. Remember to store in a safe place, out of sight and out of reach. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV powered by HCC is being made possible by Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health. Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Again, it's halftime here at the Moda Center. 24-12, the halftime tilt here with Montesano on top. And as I mentioned, we didn't have much of a time for pregame. I barely got my intro done before we started playing ball here. And I did have an opportunity to talk with Sam Krieger before the game. And I think we'll play that right now. Here's Sam. Coach Krieger, this is substantially bigger than the mini dome.
By a little bit, but it's a dome though, so I think we may have a little bit of advantage there as we play in a dome, and this is a dome, so if we got that going for us.
I want to go back to Wednesday night just briefly because that was not what you wanted to see.
Sure, yeah, being down with Jeremy really showed there, not having our point guard to run stuff for us. And, that was a fast and experienced team. And I could tell by that game, the game is still very fast in our minds. And when we finally get to slow down and we see things slower, then we'll start making the plays. But right now it's still happening really fast for us.
Now we'll get to today. Montesano, just down the road, but you're all the way down here in Portland for this game. Tell me how this came about.
Actually, Doug Galloway, the head coach of Montesano, we know him. Darren and I both, and he gave us a call and asked us if we wanted to get involved with this, and so we did. Now we're here.
So how does your team feel about all this?
Oh, they're excited. They're excited to play on an NBA floor. They're excited to shoot NBA threes. So I think they're hyped up and ready to go in that manner, and it's going to be a fun trip.
Now let's talk about the opponent, Montesano. Only 2 games in their books, both losses. What do you know about them so far?
I know that they're going to be a good team. They're going to run good offense. They're strong, physically strong team. I think a lot of the guys play football. They've only had about, 10 total practices because they had a longer football season there, making it to semifinals. But they're going to be disciplined. They're going to be physical, and we're going to have to work and stay on help side and watch ball and man.
Everybody available for today?
Mason Guard's out.
Is he here just to make the trip?
Yeah, Mason is here. Yeah.
But everybody else is available, so good luck.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right, that's Sam Krieger, the coach of the Shelton Highclimbers before the game. Obviously, we've had a half in the books, 24-12, the halftime score, Montesano on top. We're going to take another timeout. We'll be back with the third quarter in a moment. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting Next TV by HCC with Cloud DVR. Enjoy streaming on an all HD lineup on the preferred package with Cloud DVR. And for a limited time, get $90 off your first 6 months. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
And we're about ready to start the third quarter. Montesano will start out with the ball. They have Gunter, Colton Grubb. Caden Grubb. And the last guy out there is going to be Dowler. Here's Gunter for 3, way outside. Again, that short rebound tracked down by Colton Grubb. Back over to Gunter, to Grubb. Grubb will take a 3 this time. Short, but hit the backboard. Rebound goes to Gott. So Scott, Myers, Sylvester, Phipps, and Parsons for the Highclimbers start the third quarter. Myers with it far side. Looking for a high post feed. He'll get it to Phipps between the circles, over to Gott near side now. Gott holds the ball over his head, high post feed to Myers. Back to Parsons, 3 at the top. That short rebound pulled down by Caden Grubb. And here comes Colton Grubb. Top of the key. Throw it over far side to Gunter. Down it goes to Dowler. And it's stolen away by Gott. Gott with the ball. He'll turn around and wait for the pack to come by him. Set the offense for the Highclimbers. Here's Parsons. Side of the paint. That's Phipps. He had an elbow jumper that's blocked and taken away. Recovered by Caden Grubb. Here's Colton Grubb over to Gunter. Gunter fakes the 3, drives in, laces the pass down low to, actually that was Dowler. And the rebound tracked down in the corner and saved to Gunter. Gunter to Grubb. Grubb back to Gunter for 3. Oh, boy. It's his third 3 in the ball game, and it's 27-12. Here's Myers with the ball between the circles. Near side, it goes to Gott. Back up top, and this is Phipps. Phipps over to Myers, far side. Here is Parsons. Back to Myers. Myers dribbles to the baseline, trying to find a seam. Goes by the defense, finds Sylvester in the middle, puts it up. Missed the shot, but drew the foul. Billy Sylvester back to the free throw line. Nathan Dowler picked up his first team foul on Montesano in the third quarter. Billy Sylvester at the free throw line. First free throw goes in. He has 5 points tonight. 27-13 is the score right now. Substitution as Holtzgrove comes onto the court, replacing Parsons. Second free throw by Sylvester is off, rebound, tapped, and then controlled by Dowler. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Fry. Fry to the foul line. Little runner, missed it. Skying in there for the rebound is Sylvester. Here comes Myers. Myers, top of the key, swing it over to Gott. Down to Sylvester, had it blocked, recovered by Fry. Here's Colton Grubb. Hand it off to Gunter. Gunter near side here to Fry. Side of the paint feed to Caden Grubb, and he's fouled. Cohen Holtzgrove picked up his second personal foul. Sylvester will sit down. Klobaki is inbounds from the baseline. Here's Fry at the top. Swinging around goes, steal. And Myers is going to stop in the middle paint, leave it there for Gott. He missed the layup, got his own rebound, puts it up, and it drops in. That's Trevor's first points of the game. Gives Highclimbers 15 compared to the 27 for Montesano. And here's Fry going right to work. Missed the shot, rebound, tapped. Phipps tries to track it down the far corner, can't get to it. It'll be Montesano ball. A little battle there between Caden Grubb and Braden Phipps. Baseline inbounds near the three-point arc. Inbounds goes to Gunter all the way up top, nearly stolen away. Dowler gathers it in, hands it off to Colton Grubb, over to Fry. Fry midway to Gunter, to Fry, fakes the 3 steps, trying to step back. And here's Gunter to the foul line. Elbow jumper, short, rebound, Klobaki. Gives it to Myers, here come the Highclimbers. Myers setting the play, goes over to the far side. And a nice little lace pass down to Klobaki. He'll try to do a little hook that goes high off the glass and in. Dalton Klobaki with his first points. And it's a 10-point lead for Montesano. Here is Grubb. Threw it right down to Klobaki. Gets it up to Myers. Myers back the other way, finds Holtzgrove, stops, puts it up, and in. Cohen Holtzgrove with his first basket. And a timeout by Montesano. It's a full. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting Next TV by HCC with Cloud DVR. Enjoy streaming on an all HD lineup on the preferred package with Cloud DVR. And for a limited time, get $90 off your first 6 months. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
And we're back. Coming out of the timeout, Montesano has the ball. Trailing by, or leading actually by 8 here. They led by as many as 10. Now here's Dowler out it goes to Gunter for another 3 attempt. Missed it. Rebound pulled down by Caden Grubb. Mason Fry now has it. Back to Grubb. Grubb trying to back down by Kabaki. Rolled off his foot out of bounds. They say it went off of Kabaki. Dalton walks away a little bit perturbed with that call. Baseline inbounds, left of the backboard. Gunter will trigger the play, bounce it into Dowler. Dowler will dribble up top, swing it over to Fry. Stolen by Holtzgrove. Slaps it to Myers. Myers has got a 2-on-2, going to get back to Holtzgrove, and Holtzgrove bounces over to Gott to Phipps at the top, round and out. Rebound poked out of bounds by Fry. It's Highclimber ball under the backboard. Right there. Right behind the referee is Shauna Whelan doing her thing. Gott will trigger the play from the left of the backboard. Some substitutions for Montesano. Into the corner by Myers. Myers pull-up jumper on the baseline. Off. Rebound. Kabaki tapped it and controlled it. And it's a jump ball. And Kabaki and Grubb are fighting for that ball. It'll be Highclimber ball. Is that Jackson Leff stepping onto the court? It is. He'll replace Trevor Gott. So Leff will inbounds it. Baseline inbounds right. Lob it up top to Holtzgrove. Back to Leff. To Holtzgrove. High post feed, and it's slapped out. Leff comes up with it. Holtzgrove back to Kabaki, and there's 3 seconds in the key. Kabaki's kind of camping in there. That key's a little bit bigger than what they're used to. That's another issue you have to get used to here in an NBA court. It's a little bit wider. So where you think you're out, you're actually not. Here's Fry with the ball for Montesano. Bothered by Myers. To Grubb, back to Fry. Fry baseline. Jumper over. Kabaki missed it. Knocking it out of bounds as Barnes can't quite get to the hand on the ball. It'll be Highclimber ball. Left will trigger the play. He'll get it into Myers. I'll bring it up. Back to Myers. Myers gets it to Phipps in the corner. He'll take a 3 from there. It's in! Braden Phipps with his second 3 in the game. He has 6 points. Wilson in there, trying to lace it past the baseline. Stolen away by the Highclimbers. Kabaki gets it out to Myers. Myers draws a foul on Fry. Mason Fry's second personal, second team foul on Montesano here in the third. Sharky French and Sam Parsons will step onto the court. Braden Phipps and Jeremy Myers will sit down. Sideline inbounds. Left will get it into the corner. Kabaki lob it up top to Sharky. High post feed goes to Holtzgrove. Holtzgrove to the foul line, drives in, tried to muscle up a shot, and it rolls out of bounds. It'll stay with the Highclimbers, they say. Referee on the baseline didn't see the play, relied to the view of the guy from the sidelines on the outside, and he called it Highclimber ball. Left will trigger the play, baseline inbounds. Lob it up top to French. Taps it over to Parsons, fakes the 3, drives baseline, pull up on the baseline for a jumper. That's short. Rebound, Holtzgrove up and in. Cohen Holtzgrove with 4 points in the quarter. Here's Gunter, gets the ball back, slings it over to Barnes. Barnes out, it goes to Wilson. Wilson lobs it back up top to Gunter. And driving is Fry. Fry sneaks around the defense, gets it to roll in. And the foul on Kabaki, I believe. Nope, they're going to call it on Leff, I believe. Yeah. Jackson Leff with his first personal, second team foul. Mason Fry with the bucket and the harm. He has 12 points now. Going to get to 13. He does. Completes the three-point play. Here comes Sharky French. Top of the key. Throws over to Jackson left. Cohen Holtzgrove now. Back to left. Now to Parsons. Sam puts it over near side. Holtzgrove lobs it over to Kolbaki. Had to tap it. Goes in the middle. Stripped of the ball by Wilson. Wilson for Montesano. Places a pass. Gets it over somehow to Gunter. Gets it to Wilson. Wilson. High post feed. And a foul line elbow jumper by Caden Grubb. His third point of the night. Or afternoon. Is it still afternoon? I don't even know. Here is Sharky French with the ball for the Highclimbers. Up top to Kilbaki. Back to Sharky, back to Kilbaki. And another turnover on the Highclimbers. Here comes Fry. Avoiding some swipes, going right down the lane, up and in. 15 points for Mason Fry off the turnover and a whistle after the play. They say the foul on Fry. Did that basket count? I don't know. Let me get an explanation. I'm going to leave it as it is right now. Here's French, high post feed to Parsons to Sylvester. Muscles one up and in. Billy Sylvester with 7 points. Here's Gunter with it. Goes over to the left, finds Wilson. Near side. And it's Grubb with a jumper, and he draws the foul. Gonna be on Holtzgrove, I believe. It'll be his third team foul on the Highclimbers. As it goes on Holtzgrove. Does it send Colton Grubb to the free throw line, where he's 1 for 4. He has 1 point. He's 2 shots this time, however. Free throw, short, and get another one. 12 seconds remain here in third quarter. 34-26 is our score. Colton Grubb at the free throw line for his second free throw. Gets it. Give him 2 points. Sharky French in backcourt for the Highclimbers. Pushes it up to Parsons. Parsons stops, turns around, finds French. French high post feed at the top for Phipps. Missed the three. Crashing the boards is Sylvester. Fadeaway hook falls off. Tapping it up, missed it is Left. Left draws the foul, however. Wow. How many seconds we have? No, that's the end of the quarter, but they're going to get a foul and clear the court. And Jackson Left has 2 free throws with no time on the clock. Thor Barnes picked up his third team foul. Left missed the first free throw. He'll get another one. Take the full timeout here in between the quarters, or just get Left off the court after this second free throw. He gets it. Give him a point. We'll take a timeout. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Back in a moment.
Montesano 35, Shelton 27.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting gig speed Wi-Fi. Enjoy lightning-fast internet to connect your smart home and devices. For a limited time, get $90 off your first year of gig speed internet and $90 off your first year of smart Wi-Fi. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
And we're back here at the Moda Center. Heading into the fourth quarter, Montesano has the ball. Fry with it. Gets it up top to Gunter. Swing it over to Grubb. Colton tied up by Leth. So let's set the lineups here. Leth, French, Parsons, Phipps, and Sylvester on the court for the Highclimbers. You've got Barnes, Fry, both Grubbs, and Gunter on the court for Montesano. Shelton ball. Here's Leth. Back to Sharkey. To Phipps, and now here's Sharkey. Phipps in the corner. Fakes the three. Up fakes on the box. Puts it up. Missed the shot. Rebound tapped out. Parsons controls it. Going to go right back to the hoop. Puts it up short. And the rebound goes to Fry. No, I'm sorry. That's not Fry. That's Caden Grubb. Handed off to Colton Grubb. And here comes Montesano. Here's Gunter. Up top to Fry. High post feed. Out it goes. And that's Dowler. Excuse me. Dowler. Down to Grubb. Missed the shot and a foul under the basket. Sorry, it wasn't. Yeah, it was Dowler, not Barnes. It's Dowler, not Barnes on the court. Billy Sylvester picked up his second personal foul. First whistle in the fourth quarter. Caden Grubb at the free throw line for 2 shots. Got the first one, he'll get another one. He has 4 points. Up and in is the second one. Here comes Sharkey French. To left. Now here's Phipps. High post speed to Parsons. Turns, faces the bucket, drives the triple team, spins away from it. They're going to call 3 seconds in the key, are they? Or a foul away from the ball? Going to be a foul away from the ball. Dowler picked up his second person. That's the first team foul in the quarter on Montesano. Jeremy Myers back in the ballgame. He'll inbounds it. Gets it into Sharkey. Sharkey pull-up jumper rejected by Fry. Recovered by Gunter. Gunter with the ball for Montesano. Here's Grubb on the far side. Knocked it. Well, it's going to be a 30-second timeout. Keep it right here. Hey, if you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. You can use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are making this broadcast possible. They include Hood Canal Communications, Mason County Public Health and Human Services, Prevention Education Partners, Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, Mason County PUD number 3, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate, Mason County PUD number 1, and Mason Health. .6:42 to go here in the ball game. 37-27 is our score. Montesano with the lead in the ball. Dowler will inbounds it from the sidelines. Working with Fry, both Grubbs, and Gunter. Gunter gets it in back court. Gives the ball back, swing it over far side. Here's Grubb, up top. Back to Grubb. Bounce at the baseline. Dowler, back to Grubb. Grubb challenges Sylvester, swatted it out of bounds. So 6'8" versus 5'10". And Sylvester with those long arms. It's about his third block here in the game, I believe, at least. Baseline inbounds. Lob in the middle to Fry. Mopping in, it goes. Here's Myers. Center of the court. Far side, Parsons. Kicked out of bounds by Grubb. Colton Grubb, excuse me. And it'll be sideline inbounds near midcourt. Parsons gets it into backcourt to Myers. Myers will step across midcourt. Check the play for the Highclimbers. Directing some traffic. Brings Sylvester out top. Gets the ball back to the three-point arc. Swing it to Sharkey French. He'll take an open three in the corner. In and out. Rebound goes to Grubb. Caden with the rebound. Colton with the ball now. Here's Gunter to Fry. Back over to Gunter, fakes the three. Cross court it goes to Grubb, up top to Fry, over to Gunter. Highclimbers move to a 2-3 zone, it looks like. Here's Fry at the top for three. Oh, yes. Fry has, what, 3 threes in the game here? 1, 2, yeah, 3 threes in the ball game. Myers holds the ball. 5:15 to go here in the ball game. 42-27 is the score. Here's Myers again with the ball to the foul line. Stops and pops. Misses it. Rebound. Grubb. Caden Grubb. You get it to Colton Grubb. And here come the Bulldogs. Here's Fry with it. To Gunter. Back to Fry. Gets it into the corner. Dowler. Now to Fry. Back up to Grubb. Over to Fry. Takes the open 3 from the elbow. Missed it. Rebound Sylvester. Hands it off to Sharkey French, and here come the Highclimbers. Coach Krieger wants a timeout, talk things over. 4:34 to go here in the ball game. 42-27 is our score. Montesano with the lead. Shelton with the ball. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Kids learn by watching adults, so consume cannabis out of sight of young people. And be a Mason County kid's greatest influence. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
And we're back here in the Moda Center. Highclimbers have the ball coming out of the timeout. Trailing. Here's Myers with it. Swings it over to Gott back in the ball game. Working with Kabaki, Holtzgrove, and Parsons. He'll get the ball. Parsons gets in the corner to Gott. Fakes the pass down low to Kabaki. He'll dribble around the corner. Out it goes to Myers. Myers dribble penetrates, hesitates, drives baseline. Draws a triple team. Kicks it out in the corner. Holtzgrove fakes the pass outside, dribbles into a double team. Turns around, shoots it. They're going to call a timeout, actually. Sam Krieger called a timeout. I think it's a 30 at this point. It is a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Hey, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, helps you know what the local government is doing with live video streams of meetings for the Mason County Commission, the Shelton School Board, the North Mason School Board, and the Port of Allen Commission. You can watch past meetings of these entities as well. Mason Web TV also covers the Shelton City Council, the Port of Shelton Commission, the League of Women Voters of Mason County, and select informational meetings from the Shelton Mason County Chamber of Commerce, the North Mason Chamber of Commerce, the Economic Development Council of Mason County, and the North Mason Community Voice. If you want to see what's going on, check out masonwebtv.com daily. Baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers. .407 to go here in the ball game. Got to lob it up top to Myers. He'll tap it over to Parsons. He'll take a 3, short. Rebound, Kabaki had it, lost it. Tracking it down in the corner is Gunter. Here comes Grubb. Colton Grubb. It's a 3-point arc and hands it off to Fry. Bulldogs are running some clock here, I'm sure. Fry back with the ball. This guy coming to him. It's Colton Grubb. Mid-court. One hands it over to Fry. Fry drives baseline, puts it off the glass. Oh, it popped out. Rebound, a fight for it, and Kolbaki comes away with it. Gives it to Myers. Myers quickly the other way. 3-point arc into the corner. Parsons. Parsons fakes the 3, gets it back to Myers. Myers swings it over to Gott. Gott draws out the defense, looking to get it down to Kabaki. Gets it down to Kabaki. Nope, they're going to wave it off. 3 seconds in the key. .319 to go in the ball game. 42-27, still our score. Montesano with the lead in the ball. Here's Fry. That's Grubb. Gives it to Dollar. Out it goes to the other Grubb and hand it off to Gunter. Gunter back out. Finds Fry. Pardon me. Bounce pass, high points feed, cutting to the bucket and kicking it out to the top. It's going to be, that was Grubb. And he'll swing it over to Fry. Fry, 3, open, off. Rebound tapped out. Parsons comes up with it for the Highclimbers. Get it to Kilbaki. And back to Parsons. Parsons sends it off to Myers. Over to Gott. High post feed to Holtzgrove. Try to hook it in. Slap back into his hands. He's going to spin to the base, or to the foul line. Gets to Kilbaki. It's knocked out of bounds, and they're going to say it's off of Kilbaki. And I have 9 turnovers on the Highclimbers. I'm sure that's not anywhere close to being accurate. Here's Grubb to Gunter in backcourt. Highclimbers showing some press here. Gunter gets behind the defense, gets out to Dowler. Finds Grubb. Colton with a jumper. In and out, back in. You know, that's Colton's first basket from the field here. He has 4 points. Here's Gott with the ball. Bounce it to Holtzgrove. Here's side to Myers. Myers is going to drive. Leave a pass in the middle for Kilbaki. Missed it. Partially blocked by Caden Grubb, but they're going to get a foul on the play, and it'll go on Caden. That's his second personal, second team foul on Montesano. Sends Dalton Kilbaki to the free throw line. His first trip to the free throw line. Has 2 shots, or 2 points, excuse me. He has 2 shots, I should say. 1:54 to go in the ball game. 44 Montesano, 27 Shelton. Here's the first free throw by Kilbaki. It's short. We'll get another one. Braden Phipps will check back in for Cohen Holtzgrove for the Highclimbers. Coming off the bench is Carter Ames for the Bulldogs. And number 50, who I do not have a name for, but he's out there. Second free throw by Kilbaki is in. Give him 3 points. Here's a 50 with the ball. I wish I knew his name. Gunter. And Fry open 3. That short rebound, Parsons comes up with it, surprising himself. Crossing midcourt's on the run. Going to hesitate at the 3-point arc. Put a pass in the middle, and it's stolen away by Montesano. Here's Fry with the ball midcourt. Holds it, crosses midcourt. Coach Galloway's emptying his bench at this point. Fry keeps his dribbles. Gives it to Dowler, back to Fry. Fry weaving his way to the hoop, put it up, missed it. The rebound goes to Phipps. Phipps will hold the ball, and there's a timeout with 1:06 to go. And both teams are going to empty the benches, get everybody some playing time here in the Moda Center. It's a full timeout by the Highclimbers. We'll step aside as Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Back in a moment.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting gig speed Wi-Fi. Enjoy lightning-fast internet to connect your smart home and devices. For a limited time, get $90 off your first year of gig speed internet and $90 off your first year of smart Wi-Fi. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and Trent.
Well, quickly back are the teams here, and the Highclimbers have the ball. Left will get it, far side to French. Hand it off to Zepeda. Zepeda to the foul line. Laces it down low to Gott to put it up and in. Trevor's got 4 points tonight. Left was on defensively, drawing the foul. Drew Brulin drew the foul on Jackson Left. That'll be his second. I got 2 team fouls on the Highclimbers here. 43 seconds remain here. Inbounds. And it's Ames with it. Hand it off to Painter. Up the sidelines, and it gets it to Wilson. Coco Wilson turned around by Left. And here is Ames. Getting it to Wilson. Wilson passes it down to Brulin. Brulin to the bucket. Drew the foul. Missed the shot. Foul goes on Everett Waltemeyer. His first at the free throw line is Drew Bruland. First time to the stripe, and he gets his first points of the ball game. 24 seconds remain here in the ball game. 45-30 is their score. Make it 31, or I'm sorry, 46-30. As Bruland hit the second free throw. Here is Gott with the ball. Handed off to Waltemeyer. Over to French. Sharkey will drive on the outside. Lose the handle on the ball. Coming up with it is going to be Bruland. And I think he'll just run this out here. Well, he'll get it up. And this is Painter. Finds Ames, and that is it, folks. 46 for Montesano, 30 for Shelton. Take a timeout. We'll come back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
With all the question marks and uncertainty that surrounds today's real estate market, it is nice to know that there is a local team that has the experience with all types of markets to ensure you make a sound decision, whether selling or buying. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has been a staple in the Mason County community for over 40 years. Feel free to reach out to Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, or Laura with any real estate questions that you may have. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Kids can't tell when food or drinks include cannabis, especially when the package is fun and colorful. Remember to store in a safe place, out of sight and out of reach. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. You can use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting Next TV by HCC with Cloud DVR. Enjoy streaming on an all HD lineup on the preferred package with Cloud DVR. And for a limited time, get $90 off your first 6 months. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
We all depend on them for medical emergencies, to keep our highways safe, and to get back on the road. And emergency responders depend on us to watch for them, to slow down and move over. We do it for the people out there taking the risks while helping others, and the people who care about them, because most of us agree that we all share a responsibility for safety on our roads.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD 3 at 360-426-8255.
In 2024, Hood Canal Communications is celebrating 90 years of innovation and connecting generations. Join the celebration by getting gig speed Wi-Fi. Enjoy lightning-fast internet to connect your smart home and devices. For a limited time, get $90 off your first year of gig speed internet and $90 off your first year of smart Wi-Fi. Some restrictions may apply. For details, visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481.
Well, it's a final here at the Moda Center in Portland, Oregon. The Montesano Bulldogs knock off the Shelton Highclimbers 46-30. They did it behind the 20 points from Mason Fry, 15 from Tarek Gunter, 5 for Caden Grubb, 4 for Colton Grubb, 2 free throws for Drew Bruland. For the Highclimbers, they were led by Billy Sylvester, 7 points, 6 for Braden Phipps, 5 for Sam Parsons, 4 for Cohen Holtzgrove, 3 points for Dalton Kilbucky, a free throw for Jackson Leff, and 4 points for Trevor Gott. Almost forgot Trevor. That's the the scoring summary there, as accurate as I could be, given our situation. Because if you look, you can't really see it. My camera is way across on the other side for the scoreboard. It's on the other side, giving me the scoreboard so I can just see it. So next up for the Highclimbers, they play at Rochester Wednesday. Bulldogs play at Centralia on Monday. Our next broadcast is Monday when the North Mason boys host Ocosta. Tip-off in Belfair is 5:15 p.m. Our next Shelton broadcast is December 23rd when the Highclimber boys host Central Kitsap. And that will do it for us at the Moda Center. My thanks to Ryan and the staff at Pure Focus Sports for allowing me to broadcast this game. I'd also like to thank the helpful personnel here in Portland, especially Diane, who led me around here to find the perfect broadcast spot. Really great, helpful, and she checked on me a couple times as well. Anyways, very helpful here at the Moda Center in Portland. Final score again, Montesano 46, Shelton 30. We will talk to you Monday from Belfair. Hold on a second here there. You've been watching High School Sports on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The preceding presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has been brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.